Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to another book diary. It's been a very long time since I did the last book diary. No reason for it. I just haven't bothered recording one of these in a little while. But yeah, I thought that it's long overdue because even though I haven't been doing many book diaries, progress on the books have been going really great. So I think it was in the last book diary where I mentioned that I wrote the first book to the end. Like, it's not done, but I, basically finished it in terms of, I got to the final page. Since then, I've had a few more people read it. I got a bunch of good feedback, constructive criticism, positive feedback as well. And so I've been kind of going back through book one a little bit and making changes. But really, I've been going full steam ahead writing book two. I am now on chapter 23 of book two, and the first book was 30 chapters, so I guess I'd say I'm in the final third. I might even be closer to the end than that. I think that book two is going to be slightly shorter than book one. I don't know. We'll see. Things have a tendency. Like, I always think things are going to be shorter than they are, and then they end up kind of stretching out longer and longer. But yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. I finished college. Quite a while ago. My evening course that I was doing on creative writing. I think that was really valuable. I'm definitely glad I did that. Like, it didn't take a huge amount of time to go to college, but like I was set a lot of work, so I spent a lot of time writing things other than my books. But I think that was good because it kind of forced me to write in different genres and kind of play around and think about things that I might not have thought about. So yeah, I will. I'm definitely glad that I did that. Probably won't make a huge impact on the final book, but I kind of just enjoyed it anyway. And there was like a fun novelty of just going back to college and sitting in a classroom again. I don't know, it's kind of like nostalgic to being back at school. I know I'm only like 28, so it wasn't that long ago, but I mean, it was quite a while ago. So yeah, that was just kind of quite a fun novelty getting homework again as well. But yeah, progress has been going really, really well. I definitely think I have improved. I know that now when I look back to especially the start of book one, I think I'm a better writer than I was at the time, which means that I'm going to have a lot of work trying to bring everything up to at least as much of a consistent standard as I can, which is, I guess, a good problem to have. Yeah, so overall, it's all thumbs up. Good progress going along. Also, I have started getting some of the illustrations. So yeah, it's my dad who is going to be doing the illustrations, who is the person who designed kind of the Stampy Cat logo and has done some design stuff for me. Like, he is a graphics designer, and we've finally started going through some of the concepts. He did kind of some of the scenery and a few of the specific moments from the books, but now we're kind of just going through all of the key characters and kind of really working out exactly what style the artwork's going to be in and what the design of the characters is going to be, because they're of course the the most important thing to get right, because once you have them nailed down, kind of the environments and everything else can kind of fit in with that same style. And of course, I've had the looks of these characters in my head for a long time, and now I'm suddenly seeing them kind of, drawn out in a particular style. So it's been a little bit weird, because something that I've noticed is that, like, I know what the characters look like in my head, but not like very specific details. It's more like I have a sense of what they look like. But, if you say, how tall is, this character, or, in particular, how is this character's face? I'd be like, oh, I don't know exactly, but I kind of just have a sense of what they look like, which is, of course, impossible to draw. So I've had to kind of really start nailing down some details. And I realized kind of for the characters, I only really have a sense of their personalities. Like, say if I chose any one of the characters and I went to write down a list of what are they like, I'd really struggle to kind of, just write it out very objectively like that. But if you said, here's this character in this situation, what would they do? I would know instantly what they do, because once again, I kind of have more of a feeling of what they're like, rather than it being very exact in terms of me, knowing, how they are. One of the big things is that I still don't have a name for the book series yet. I did originally have a name, but then I ended up changing the idea for that name. So yeah, I still need to come up with a name. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but now that I'm coming towards the end of book 2 and still don't have a name for the series, that is something that I'm going to have to start really trying to think hard about. I kind of hoped by this point a name would have kind of naturally emerged, but it hasn't, so I'm gonna have to work that out. The other good thing is I'm doing a few more videos. If you hadn't noticed, on my main channel, this is kind of my second channel, but on my main channel I've started doing some gaming videos again. No Minecraft yet, but that will be coming at some point in the future. But there's a game called Dreams that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and I've started doing some videos in that. I also think it might be a great way to like later on, once I've revealed more about what the book is about, to kind of do some videos in Dreams related to the book, like building some of the sets and stuff. I could also do some of that in Minecraft as well. But yeah, I've just been really enjoying playing Dreams, and so I've been doing a few more videos. So if you haven't seen them, feel free to check them out. It's just a really fun, silly game. Like in some parts it's silly, in some parts it's just like a really amazing creative tool. If you don't know what it is, basically it's a game where you can just make games inside of it. So it's basically like a blank canvas to do, whatever you want to do in it. And I don't know why this says hello. Hello. Yeah, I don't know why this has turned into a video talking about Dreams and playing with my dog. That's the way things go. Like, there wasn't really any one thing that I wanted to talk about. I just kind of wanted to kind of let you know that, like, I'm still working and kind of going faster than I had been before. I definitely am writing quicker than I was before. I'm just much more locked down on kind of the themes and the story of what the book is, so I'm not second guessing myself as much. And when I start a chapter, once I've kind of got through that sometimes awkward first paragraph when I'm trying to work out how to start, it kind of just flows, and I kind of just know where it's going to go. And even if I am improvising stuff and kind of changing little bits, I'm kind of much more confident that, because I know exactly where it's going to end up and kind of what progression each character is going to go, like, as long as I fit it into that, I can kind of do whatever I want with some of the minor details. So yeah, that is where I am. I'll probably do my next video update once I have finished book 2 and I'm going back through book 1. Yeah, and I'm just trying to decide when to kind of talk a little bit more about specifics, like talk about, kind of some more of the themes of the book, once I have the title, kind of talk about what the book is about, because I know there's a lot of people that want to know that. So I kind of want to work out the right time for me to do that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this quick book diary update. There'll be another one at some point in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!